Well, good evening, friends. Welcome to Friarside Chat, here at Sanctified Studios. As always, I'm your deep fat friar, Pastor Andrew. Friends, in just 168 short days, we will be celebrating the greatest of all holidays. That's right. The tree will be trimmed, the tinsel will be hanging, the stockings will be hung by the fireplace with care, shiny gold foil packages everywhere, and the food. Oh, sugar cookies, the little wreaths, buckeyes. Oh, bûche de Noël, chocolate Yule log, with tiny meringue mushrooms covered in chocolate goodness. Oh, sorry. You may be wondering why today, here in the middle of July, we're talking about Christmas. Well, friends, it's my favorite holiday. And we've been trying to get our special guest on our show since we started Friarside. But he's just been so busy. So today, we had an opportunity to have an interview with him here in the middle of his vacation. That's right, friends. I have the guest of all guests today. He is known as the Jolly Old Elf. He's the one, the purveyor of packages. He's the one that makes fat fabulous. Will you please join me in welcoming the one, the only, Santa Claus? Mr. Claus, are you there? Are you there, Mr. Claus?
Pineapple and peppermint. Well, good evening, Friar, and hold on 1 second. Who are you calling old? You better be careful or you're going to end up on the naughty list, just like you did that year that you ate all of the Hershey's chocolates from the Father's Day gifts before they passed them out. Secondly, I'm not the real Santa. I'm just one of his helpers. But thanks so much for having me on your show. The missus and I, we binge watch all of your episodes during our vacation time after we get through the busy Christmas season.
Well, I just can't believe it. I, the deep fat friar, am actually talking to Santa Claus. I mean, I've got so many questions, like, how do you make reindeer fly? And how do you get all of those packages in just one bag? And how do you fit down chimneys? I mean, oh, and here's the greatest question. How awesome is it that everyone leaves you milk and cookies? I think that would be the best part of your job.
Whoa, Friar. I can't tell you all of the secrets, even as much as I would like to. But I can tell you this, that with Amazon, my life has gotten significantly easier. The elves simply click and ship, and with Prime 2-day shipping, I don't have to carry all those packages in one bag anymore. They're waiting for me when I get there.
Oh, you're right. I do love Prime shipping too, Santa. I mean, I wanted to ask you this question though. What started? How did you be? I mean, what was the point where this started? Where the presents and the reindeer and house to house in December? I think I would have picked a nicer time of year. Why do you do all those things? What's it really about?
Friar. That's one of my favorite things to talk about because so many people miss the true meaning of Christmas. We get all caught up in the tinsel and the lights and the snacks, like the frosted sugar cookies and gingerbread houses. Oh, I love it when they line the frosting sidewalk with M&Ms leading up to the gumdrop doorknobs. Sorry. What I was saying, sometimes we get all caught up in the busyness of it that we forget what Christmas is really all about.
Wait, what are you saying? What do you mean that Christmas is not about the presents and the snacks?
No, that's the problem. Everyone gets caught up in those things, and while they're fun and they're enjoyable, that's really not what Christmas is all about. You see, there's lots of ideas and legends on how Christmas and the idea of Santa Claus came about, but they all seem to route back to the story of a priest by the name of Nicholas. Now, Nicholas was born in a place that we would call Turkey.
Oh, is that why sometimes we have turkey on Christmas? Oh, I love turkey. The stuffing, the juicy deliciousness, the gravy, the golden crispy skin. Oh, turkey.
Oh, no, no. He was born in a place called Turkey. And after going through some very difficult times, he was left a large sum of money. Well, Nicholas knew that he loved God, and the greatest gift that had ever been given to him was when God sent his son to this earth. So Nicholas found out about some people who had been in difficult times. He sold all of his possessions and he began to give them gold. He would sneak in, sometimes through an open window. He would set the gold on the windowsill, or maybe he would go and they would have their socks hanging out on the front porch after laundry day, and he would slip a bag of gold into the socks. He didn't ever want anyone to know that it was him that was giving the gifts. He wanted it to give glory to God. You see, Nicholas knew that the greatest gift that had ever been given to him was Jesus, and he wanted to share that love with others. That's where we get the idea of giving at Christmas. It's because it reminded Nicholas of what happened in Luke 2, where it said that the time was accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger. That first Christmas, we got the greatest gift of all time, and that was Jesus.
Oh, Santa, you're so right. Christmas is not about the gifts and all of those things. It's about the fact that Jesus came to this earth for us and that he offers us a relationship with him. That truly is the greatest gift of all.
Well, there you go, Friar. You're absolutely right. The best part about that gift is that we can celebrate Christmas all year long. Because when God sent his son, Jesus, to this earth, he promised that he would always be with us.
Wow, that's so awesome. Celebrating Christmas 365 days a year? That's so much cooler than just one season of the year. I'm so thankful that Jesus is always with us every day.
Me too, Friar. Hold on. What's that? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll be there in just a minute. Okay, all right, I'll be there in a little bit. Well, Friar, I better get going. Rudolph and the other reindeer just invited me over to play some reindeer games at the sand volleyball pit. Thanks so much for having me on your show tonight. I appreciate the opportunity to share that Christmas is really about God's greatest gift, Jesus, and that's something we can celebrate all year long. Well, I better get going. The reindeer get impatient. So we'll say to you and all your viewers, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Well, friends, there you have it. From one of Santa's helpers himself, the truth of Christmas in July and August and September and October and November and December and January and February and March and April and May and June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Okay, well, you get the idea. Friends, the greatest gift that we have to share is the truth that Jesus came to this earth for you and for me, and he wants a relationship with us. Will you join me, your deep fat friar, in celebrating Christmas 365 days a year, in celebrating the truth that Jesus is always with us? If we will, that will be the greatest gift that we can share with everyone we come in contact with. Thanks so much for joining us here this week on Friarside Chat at Sanctified Studios. As always, I'm your deep fat friar, Pastor Andrew. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next time.